Hey guys, welcome to Yari Hearts Books. Okay, let's start with, it is Monday, November 2nd. It's 10:32 a.m. I haven't done a morning vlog update in I feel like a long time. Anyways, so yeah. It's 10:33 a.m. I had to leave for work in at 11, so I'm gonna do this quick. I feel like I haven't done a weekly reading vlog in a while where I just read update on what I'm reading throughout the week. I've only done focusing on certain books. So that's what I wanted to do, and I think I'm gonna try to do a weekly reading vlog until the end of the year. Just because I feel like this is my favorite time of the year. So I feel like, I don't know, this might be fun. Right now, what I'm reading is, the first book is Little Creeping Things by Chelsea. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. Ijaso. So I got this book in one of my Scribbler boxes, and it sounds really interesting. I already started. I'm on chapter 3, page 33. All three. So what this book is about, it's about a girl named Cassidy, where she had this thing happen where I think she accidentally started a fire and somebody ended up dying. But she was I think she was really little when it happened. Yeah, she was a child. But everybody in her small town, just especially in her school, because high school, they make fun of her because of it, and they call her a killer or whatever. But then one day she jokingly comes up with a plan for one of the popular girls in school, Melody. Oh, what if she goes missing? And then she goes missing the exact same way that she said, that she made up. And then she gets this cryptic message from somebody that says, "I'm so glad we're in this together." Isn't that creepy? I'm not exactly sure what the doll has to do with the book, but I'm intrigued to find out. I'll read the little thing that's right here. So it says, "I've been trying to convince myself I'm not a killer. They'll never believe it now." So yeah, I'm excited to dive deeper into this book and to find out what's going on and what happened to Melody and who exactly is behind it. Now the other book that I'm reading is in the complete opposite spectrum of this. So I'm reading The Boating Boat by Brandy Colbert. So this is a book about a girl named Marva and this guy named Duke, and they have just turned 13. So I'm editing this video and I said 13 when I meant 18. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously I wasn't, because obviously the first time the legal age to vote, it's 18, not 13. I don't know what I was on. It's the first time voting. Marva is very excited about it. Duke, not so much, but his parents are very from young, instilling in their children the importance of voting. So then when they go to vote, well, first Marva is the first person in line. She goes vote, and then she sees that Duke, they don't know each other, but she sees that Duke, he's trying to talking to the person to go and vote. She's "Oh, you're not on the list or whatever." So then she's Marva tries to help him out, and then yeah, so that's pretty much at the point where I am right now. So it seems like he may be registered somewhere else, but there may be something more to it. So yeah, I'm on page 22, so not far into it, but I'm excited to dive more into it, especially because right now it's November 2nd and election day is tomorrow, so I think it's a perfect time to be reading this. But I don't want to talk about real life election because boy. Anyways, that's These are the two books I'm currently reading. So this I'm reading when I'm at home, and this I'm reading when I'm out, like on the train, because I have a Kindle and I borrowed a digital copy from the library. Because how do you sanitize a physical book? You tell me. Because you could disinfect like the outside of it, but your hands are touching the pages. So how do you disinfect the pages? You can't. I don't think you can. If you know a way, let me know, because I would love to know. So that's why I got a Kindle. Yes, this one I'm gonna be reading for the next couple of days. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long to read these. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on thoughts and feelings. So hey guys, so I'm coming at you from the same spot as the first intro to this vlog. It's now actually Tuesday, November 3rd, 6:32 p.m. Oop. It's election day. I have CNN on. I know you can see it from the corner. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a reading update. First off, I still have my Happy Halloween sign. I have to take down my Halloween decorations. I haven't done that quite yet. But yeah, anyways, reading update, because this is a reading vlog. So from Little Creeping Thing, I just hit myself. From Little Creeping Things by Chelsea Ichazo. I actually haven't read anything from here. Still on page 33, chapter 3. So no update there. I have done some reading in The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. Let me actually find the right page, because I read some on my Kindle on the train. Wow, I flipped to the exact page that I'm actually on. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm on page 72 in The Voting Booth. So far, I don't have much of an opinion because not a lot has happened. I'm still waiting for the plot to pick up, or like for the plot to actually happen. I don't know. I'm waiting for something to happen, but not much has happened. But I actually thought it would be a good idea. This might be a good idea or a bad idea, but because it's election day, because this is supposed to be my home book, and this is supposed to be my I'm outside book, and I have it on my Kindle, like I said before. But I'm gonna read this now while I'm watching as the results for each state come in on CNN. I'm gonna be reading this. It's maybe a really good idea or a really bad idea. I have a feeling it's a really bad idea, because I'm living it. What's happening in this book, I'm living it. So I don't know why. Whatever. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Look at Joe Biden, 50% favorable. And when you start getting into some of these key areas, COVID, Joe Biden has the edge in.
So one, I'm still watching the results come in, and boy, oh, I switched over from CNN. I was watching CNN at first, but now I'm watching ABC, in case you wanted to know. It's 10:12 p.m. and I've been reading a little bit from The Voting Booth, just because it's a lot to concentrate on, reading and watching the results. So I'm on page 104. So I think I said in the beginning of this vlog that I thought it was gonna be mainly about how sometimes that is about like voter repression. I think that's the word. But it seems like it's not. But I'm kind of loving where this is going, because it just turned into like this adventure between the two characters trying to get Duke to vote. So they started off at one polling place, but it turned out he wasn't registered there. Well, he wasn't on the list for there. And then they went to the other voting place, because they're like, oh, maybe I'm registered to vote there, because that's because that address would be that polling place. And the scene that I just read, I was dying laughing because even before he said it, I was just like, okay, because that happens on this means that this has to happen. But oh my god, like some of the things that he says, it's so freaking funny. I don't want to say much because, you know, spoilers. Okay, I'll say this. I won't say it exactly. I won't say what happened, but I will read this. Cause he ends up saying, I'm so sorry. And then he's like, I don't know if it's to Marvel or the poll workers or the whole room. Maybe it's to the world to apologize for my shitty experience, for my shitty existence. Why can't I do anything right? So yeah, I won't say exactly what happened, but now they are literally going on like this adventure trying to get him to vote. And I'm just like, look, like before he's realized what happened and what he has to do now, I was like, oh my god, that means that now he has to do this. And I'm just like, oh god, this is like this, it's just not working out for him. And I'm interested to see how long, like what else is gonna happen. It's gonna prevent him from voting because everything is going wrong. But yeah, that's the update I have for right now. I'm enjoying this better than I am enjoying this better than I am enjoying watching the results. Yeah, so that's the update I have for right now, and I'll update you guys again once I have an update. Hey guys, I think I'm filming in the same spot. It's a few days later, but honestly not a lot has changed. Yes, so it's now Friday, November 6th, 3:30 p.m. And one of the things that has not changed is that I'm still reading The Voting Booth. That will focus. The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. Brandy, right? Yes, Brandy Colbert. I am now on page I'm on page 149. I'm still liking it okay. It's not, I'm not like, I don't know, like obsessed with this book. Which makes sense because it's contemporary. I'm more into fantasy, so it takes a lot for me to like love a contemporary, especially a young adult contemporary. One of the other things that has not changed is that we still don't know who the president of the United States is going to be. They're still counting votes. It's a whole big thing. I've been like constantly like checking where we are and who's leading, and if anything has changed. A few things have changed, specifically in the state of Pennsylvania and Georgia, where Joe Biden is leading now, which fingers crossed he keeps leading. Yeah, leading in those states, because we don't want no Trump no more. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, reading The Voting Booth is still relevant because we still don't know who the president is. But yeah, let's get off of politics. Hopefully by the time I post this vlog, we will know who the president is, because it's been a week, man. It's been a week. Anyways, I think that's all I really have to say for the moment. I'm gonna start reading right now. I'm watching ABC still on my iPad. So have that on. Have my map here. Look at this map. Still have my map here, checking things out every like 0.5 seconds. This is crazy, man, I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm gonna get to reading. So it's still November 6th. It's 9:01 p.m. now. I think it's been a few hours. Yeah, good amount of hours. And I just finished The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. On another update, we still don't know who the president is. But let's talk about this book. Okay, so I ended up giving this on Goodreads. I gave it 4 stars, but it's more like a 3.5. Or like, yeah, like more like, yeah, like a 3.5. I did really enjoy this book. I liked like the little like adventure, I guess you call it adventure parts of trying to get Duke to vote. And it was like, for most of it, like, oh my god, like what else is gonna happen to prevent him from voting? Because things just kept happening, and it's just like, one more can happen. We also get introduced to his different character and his struggle to try and vote, as well as other people. What I also liked about this book was the fact hold on, let me turn off the fan. What I also liked about this book is the fact that it touches on a lot of, also let me turn this down now because you could hear it. I don't know how to explain this. It like touches on like important things on why you should vote. So like the main thing is, I'm not gonna say what it is because spoilers, but the other, like what we learn about Duke and his family, I felt like it added more to the story and the importance of why he is voting and why it is and why it is important to vote. Also, there's something going on with Marva that's also like, I'm just saying, like the relationship that she's in, that some things I feel like come to light about that person, and I feel like that was like, I'm trying to say this without spoiling anything. I don't know, I just felt like that was an interesting plot point, I'm gonna say. I'm really trying to say this without spoiling anything. But overall, that was a really good book. I think it touched on really important topics, especially with what important topics that are very like that happen in real life. Yeah, a lot of topics that actually happen in real life, and things that actually happen. And I think that Brandy Colbert did a really good job at creating a story to highlight those things. And I feel like, because it made me feel like even more like, because a lot of times people talk about like, oh, one vote, like my one vote, it doesn't matter. But I feel like the reasoning behind your vote, and I don't know, just like trying to help other educating people on the importance, on the topics, educating yourself, it's really important. And I don't know, I think it made me feel like, you know, like your vote does count. Even though you're one person, it does matter. And especially now with the election still going on, I don't know what else to say about it. That was really good. Let's just wrap this up. That was really good. It touched on a lot of really important topics, and I think that Brandy Colbert did in a really good, interesting way. And if you guys are up to it to read this during this time of election season, I do recommend that you pick it up. Yes, so really good, recommend. And yes, what's next on the agenda? I have not, this clip is 6 minutes long, but whatever. I haven't made any progress on Little Creeping Things by Chelsea Inchasso. I think say her last name. I'm still on page 33, chapter 3. I don't think I'm gonna read right at this moment because I just finished this, but what time is it? It's 9, so I might pick it up a little bit later, maybe like in an hour or two, or like right before bed, and then I'll read some more of this tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then I'll finish off this weekly vlog, reading vlog. So yeah, so that's the update I have for you guys right now, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Hey guys, so it is November 7th. It's still November 7th, Saturday, 7:23 p.m. and some things have changed, some things have not. At this point now, we know who the president-elect is. Joe Biden is not the president-elect. It took literally a week. This has been 1 week. But anyways, talking about reading. So Little Creeping Things by Chelsea. It also, honestly, I read like 3 pages. I'm on page 36 now. I'm in the middle of a chapter. I'm not really in the mood for this right now, so I think I'm gonna put it down for the time being, and pick up something else, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Since today's Saturday, it's gonna be the end of this vlog, so I was able to read 1 book this week. Let's just hope the next week is a little bit better. So I'll talk about what I'm planning on reading. I'm starting tomorrow because I'm starting a new vlog. Hopefully you guys found this vlog at least a little bit entertaining, and let me know down below what you've read this week. And yeah, so that's all I got for you guys for right now, and I'll talk to you guys again in the next one.